Hi guys, Uri here, and let's continue with our tripod, shall we? So let's grab this ball and Shift D and make it a little bit larger, and then let's think. Well, we could actually cut it, right? Like this. Now, we're not gonna do anything else with it, but we're gonna cut it and leave it like this. Now, let's see the bevel here, what it does. It holds the foam. Perfect. Right. Let's actually grab this one. And what we're gonna do, let's grab these two and go to local because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, this one is like this. Okay, perfect. What we're gonna do is actually Shift D this and make it larger to fill this hole. And we're gonna grab a cube, right? Okay. And we're gonna come here and we're literally gonna slice it like this. So rotate it just a teensy-weensy bit and slice it. So Control minus. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So now we can actually, let me see this. What is this? This is subdivision? Oh, really now? Well, do we really need this subdivision here? No, we don't. We can remove this from this one and apply the bolt tool and literally apply the bevel and enjoy our life. So angle, and we should be good after applying weighted normals. And if we aren't good, which means we need to remove the clamping and fix this bevel like this. And we just need to, clean it up a bit. So let's bring it to local and let's see. Well, there you go. That's first problem. That's another problem. Whoops. Let me select this and come on, dissolve edges. There we go. This one is fine. This one is too close. This one is way too close. So GG. Sorted. And it's not gonna be perfect, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna do something cool with it. So in fact, you know what? Yeah, let's move it lower. So GG and just move it lower here. So we're gonna grab this whole thing and actually insert it and come on, move it lower. And there's some double edge in here. This one, that's what's causing the problem. Let's actually dissolve it. No, we can't. Fine, let's dissolve this one then. And here. There we go. What's going on in here, guys? Double verts. How come you have double verts in here? There we go. Sorted. Alright. So this, and what I want to do is actually introduce a chamfer around, okay? But to do that, we will need to move all these lower, okay? Because reasons, and this should be merged together. So now we can select this one all around, right, and chamfer it like this. Not too much, just a little bit. And you can remove this junk from here because we don't need it, and connect these, come on, these two. And do we have some overlapping here? Yes, we do. So we can, move it down. What's going on in here? Chihuahua. This one. GG. Move it lower. If you can't move it lower, we're just gonna simply cut it like this. It's not a big deal. Or in fact, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna remove this edge here. There we go. Sorted. And that's not ideal here, but what we can do something like this and remove this, and the shading is gonna be fixed. There you go. So there you go. And here, good God, let's grab these and GG and move them lower. Sorted and perfect. So now we're talking. So now this is like an inset, kind of like a socket for this tripod, and let's move it to cutters, right? And everything is peachy. So I like this, I like this a lot. And We need some mounting in here because it looks a little bit boring. So we're gonna make it a bit more fun. Maybe something like this here. So let's grab a cube. Or in fact, you know what? Let's grab these two in a local. Let's grab this and Shift D. And or we could grab these and Shift D and P to its own selection, and then we could actually make it narrower. So SX and make it narrower, and then what we could do is simply solidify it and then bring the solidification above everything else here, and increase the thickness negatively, even thickness, perfect. And let's see how we're looking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it. So Alt Shift A cube, bring it here, and 1, 2, 3, and literally, in fact, you know what? Yeah, we could do this one. We could do this one. So Control minus, and we need to bring it closer, right? Because reasons. This screw over there. Or you know what? We could just do it like this. The other way around. That makes more sense. And then we could simply mirror it to the other side. So at the mirror, and mirror it on X across this. Now this one would need a bit of work. So let me see. Mirroring might not be the best idea. Okay, fine. Let's copy this. Shift D, and let's rotate it like that and literally slice it in here. Okay. Now we will need to solve this screw problem. So we need another cube and bring it in here, and literally gonna cut it here. So Control minus. And now we're going to move this cube a little bit up, or maybe even a little bit down like this, and we're gonna cut it. So let's grab a loop in here in the middle and split it, and split the loops, and grab this face and bring it up. So GZ, and do something like this, peachy. So let's hide it, and let's see. That's pretty cool. I like it. So now let's apply solidify. Whoops, not the bevel. That's not what I want to do. Where is it? Bull tool, and the bull tool, and one more bull tool. There's a lot of bull tools. In fact, you can do the bevel later. So we can apply bull tools, and then we're gonna apply the bevel. It's just gonna be faster. So auto smooth is applied, everything is fine. Okay, so bevel angle, where is it? That's a mirror, that's a bevel. We should be above the mirror, by the way. And 3 segments, and remove the clumping, and let's fix it. Whoa, shade smooth. Nope. What is going on here? Fascinating. Mirror. Let's apply the mirror. GG is too close. That's one problem. GG, too close. Okay. The same thing is on the other side, but we can fix it later. There's a double edge in here, so dissolve edges. And you know, we could dissolve this one too, actually. It's gonna be cleaner. And then we can mirror it to the other side, but this bevel just is weird. I think because of the angles, right? So what we could do, technically, right? We could literally run a B weight here, you know? Just to be on the safe side. Let's see that. So literally run a B weight on these. So B weight and switch the weight. It should be peachy. It's not as peachy as I would want it to be. Maybe we need more segments, or we need to change the profile to something lower. There we go. So I'm gonna play with these settings. What we didn't do is we didn't introduce loops in here, which was a mistake. So we need to do this afterwards. So let's do it now. We're gonna secure this. This cut in here is gonna relax the geo. We're gonna secure this cut here, which will relax the geo, and we can just simply, connect them here very quickly. We can't mirror to the left side because from the left to right because it's not symmetrical. So we need to. We can mirror to the other side, but not the other way around. So this one is a bit problematic. So what we could do is add another loop and simply connect them here to ease off this tension, and do the same thing here literally, and do something like this, and Bob's your uncle. And now we can just simply copy this to the other side. So mirror, and on y-axis, or maybe it's y-axis, right? Let me see. Cross the gun. There we go. That's better, I think. Something is not right in here. That's the one. Let's apply this. There you go. And weighted normals because shading is a little bit awful. So that's a little bit better. I mean, this edge should really be here, to be honest. So we might just run one like that to ease off the tension a little bit. Combine these verts because reasons, and we should be looking better. So that's that. And this should also be beveled. So bevel weight. And now everything is good, almost. Bevel weight. There we go. What on earth is going on here? Bevel weight. There we go. That was weird. Now we need to fix it too because we applied the mirror. That's okay. Let's just simply select these edges really quickly and bevel weight, and we're done. Okay, perfect. So now I got this kind of like a clamp on top of a clamp, but it gives like a support to this thing, okay? So what I want to do now is I want to run a ring in here and actually bevel it a little bit and select these faces and actually, kind of do something like this, which will be cool, and GZ, and move it a little bit lower like this. So something like that, kind of like a mechanical look. And we're going to fix this. So what we're going to do is select this thing, right? We don't need to select anything else, just a cylinder. Shift D and P to return selection, and let's close it because reasons. And come on, there we go. And we're gonna solidify it and solidify it outside. There we go. And move it lower, okay, like this. You want to create an illusion of kind of like a piston or like a pneumatic cylinder or something that, you could adjust the height with or something, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool. And now we're going to apply a bevel. Maybe not that crazy one. And angle and turn off clamping, and let's fix this because that's just insane. That's better. And we need to make it a little bit bigger, so it's sort of, there's an opening in here, okay? And what we could do, we could do something like this, and SZ0, bingo. And now we're talking. So now let's grab this one and then the bevel. 3 segments, angle, and clamping off. Do the same thing. And Bob's your uncle. Now we're cooking with fire. So now let's grab this one, and what we need to do is actually grab this one and this one, move it to local. What we need to do is Shift D, do the same thing. So once I Shift D it, I went back to global mode and then back to local, which means I brought with me the copy of this cylinder and the original left behind, okay? So don't get confused. Now GG, move it out a little bit and remove the bevel because you can't run cutters, bevels and cutters. Let's actually close this in here, okay? It's gonna shade better, I think. So now we can actually cut a hole in it, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply, why do we have subdivision on this one too? We don't really need it. Well, you know what? Do we need it? Do we need it? That's the question. Do we need a sub D on this one? That's too many. Let's make it one, okay? So let's apply it, it's fine. So first of all, what we're gonna do is Control L, right? And literally delete that middle because we don't need it, okay? And now we need to fix this aftermath, but you know what? This is just too mental. No, I'm 45, guys. I've not lived that long to finish this Boolean cleanup. So let's apply this one. Let's enjoy ourselves, okay? And let's fix this, okay? So first of all, let's remove this one and vertices. Boom, done. And now we're gonna have to clean this up, okay? Because it looks like you know, like dog's breakfast, okay? So first of all, these four and GG, and move it a little bit lower here. Then select these and GG, and select these and GG, and select these and GG. Okay, that's first thing. Then we're gonna have to clean this up, okay? So there's no other way to do this, unfortunately. I mean, there is a way to do this, but we're not using add-ons, so because the way I would do it is by using mesh machine, but unfortunately we are not using it. So it's gonna be tough to clean, guys. Tough to clean here. Move these ones together, these ones together, these ones together, like this and like this. What I'm trying to do is move the outside verts into those pillars, because the pillars are the ones that actually define the ring, which actually holds the shape. So that's the whole idea. But sometimes you can move them like this, but you see the shape will shift, so I prefer to do it like that. This one is fine. This one can move here. This one can move here. This one can move to the left. This one can move in the middle. This one can move here. This one can be connected, so this one can go here. And this one is a little bit too close. And this one can go here. And this one here. And this one, nope, bad idea. And this one connects. And you know what, more or less we should be fine. This one is okay. All right, so let's move these ones a little bit deeper. And they're just way too close for what I want to do. These double verts are not ideal, but you know, what can you do? Nothing is perfect. So let's grab these, okay, the whole ring around. We're gonna straighten it up, okay? So what we're gonna do is go to this mode, and you see the edge is not even, so SZ0, boom, straight. Now we're gonna mark it sharp, okay? So mark it sharp, and then we're going to actually bevel it manually. So chamfer it, okay, like this, and see how we're looking. Well, we're not looking too peachy. We're not looking too peachy. Okay, let's do something else. Let's add the modifier bevel, angle, and 3 segments, and turn the clumping off, and add the bevel like this. And we're gonna need more cleanup here. You see, this is just too close to the edge. There's 2 verts in here. That's what's causing it. This probably could be better like this. Too many verts in here, so collapse it. This could go here. Well, these two should be together. More or less it's okay. Now let's apply weighted normals. And let's go back here. Yeah, that's enough, you know. That's enough. I think that's enough. That's enough. And we need to make it a little bit well, we can't make it bigger, but we can make this one smaller, okay? So let's grab these two and make them a little bit smaller. So there is a gap in here, you see. It's all about shadow catching, okay? shadow catching. That's what it is. And I think that's that will do. We can add some screws and stuff in here. It's gonna be peachy. We could fuse these two together, actually, you know. That's not a bad idea, actually. But we need to remove the bevel here, and then simply Control plus it. And when we Control plus it, we need to move this boolean above everything else. And how are we looking? Oh, we're looking awful. We're looking bloody awful. I wonder why. Jesus Christ. If we're gonna go angle here, things might improve. There you go. It's because we are in a weight mode, yeah. That's why. And this cylinder is a little bit too wide, you see at the top. So what we're gonna do is grab it and simply make it smaller a little bit, and make it lower here like this. So there we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. Okay. The bevels are close but not too close. Everything is peachy. This one is fine. I don't care. And it's kind of welded together, which you know gives it a bit more of a strength, which is nice. Perfect. So let's hide the cutters and we're done. Guys, we completed the mid detail stage, and I think now it's time to make this gun really hot. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm gonna really quickly hide this cutter too, because we don't need these. There we go. Alright guys, catch you in the next video.